Hey, it's Laura, and I'm jumping on to record this little video. It's been a little while since I've uploaded anything, and feeling really called to share this message. I've been seeing clients recently that have been going through this, and myself as well. And everything right now seems to call to us to shed. So, shedding old layers, old patterns, old beliefs so that we can move forward. We're in this time of transition. And so, what I really wanted to chat briefly about today is looking at ourselves to find out what is coming up right now that needs to be shed. In my life, a continual pattern for me has been control and letting go of control. As a child, I had little to no control over anything. And so, as an adult, I adopted this mindset that I needed to control everything, control the outcomes. So, a huge pattern that has been popping up for me, and maybe it resonates with you, is fighting letting go. Fighting letting go of control and letting things just flow as they are. So, if you are open to it, you could close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths and just ask yourself what has been coming up for you recently. Have you had any interactions with people? Have you had any behavior patterns that have been resurfacing? And give yourself a moment just to acknowledge those, because bringing awareness to them is the beginning of the healing process. So, when you can identify what it is that you need to move through, you can then consciously begin to let it go. The best way I find for that is finding a quiet space, taking a few deep breaths into what it is you're working with, and then taking the opportunity just to let yourself feel it. So sometimes that will bring up lots of emotion, and giving yourself the space to just feel that emotion, because emotions are energy in motion. And when we don't feel them, we store them in our bodies. And when we store them in our bodies, later on, they're going to come up. And often it's not necessarily when it's a most opportune time. So if we give yourself space to feel, to allow that processing process that helps us to release, then you're going to be able to move forward. And I also encourage you to think about how you normally do things and then move outside of that box. So if something presents itself in your life, a situation that you've seen before, the universe is really challenging you to act differently. So stop, take a breath, and ask yourself, how can I do things differently? I hope this resonates. You've got this moving through a transitory time, and it's really important just to be in the process, to try not to hurry it, and to try to just be there so that you can move forward. Much love. Happy Friday.